Hey, what's going on, you gang? Good morning. It's Friday. Just finished up an awesome session with the morning crew. Great day, great weather. It's positive, right? So last couple times we've been talking about the energy bus and the 10 rules of the energy bus. Just been sharing those with you guys. We're on rule number 3. I've gotten the first 2 rules out to you guys. Just one more time. The first rule is you are the driver of your bus. Second rule is desire, vision, and focus. And then now the third rule, you guys, is fuel your bus with positive energy. All right. Now, before we get a little bit more in depth to that, I want to go over an equation to give you a little bit better understanding of that, all right, and why it's so important. So the equation is E plus P equals O, all right? Now, what that stands for is the E represents the events in your life. Now, that's events that just happen on a daily basis, whether that be good events, bad events, your everyday run-of-the-mill events, just the events that happen in your life every single day, every single second. Now, the P is the perception of those events, how you preserve or how you look at those events when they occur. Now that is going to determine the outcome, all right? So the O stands for outcome. Now, first thing we have to understand is the events in your life. Those are things that are out of your control. You know, you're going to have things that happen every single day that no matter what you go through are going to be out of your control. You know, you get a flat tire, your boss gives you a new task, somebody's just being a super jerk to you, whatever that may be. You may have a workout, may not go ideal. All of a sudden your nutrition plan gets upside down, whatever it may be. All right, those events are going to happen. But the things that you can control is your perception of those events, okay? Now, those things are within your control. You know, did all of a sudden your boss, you got 10 minutes before you're about to clock out for the weekend, tell you that he would like for you to come in on Saturday and finish up this project you guys been working on? Do you get super ultra pissed about it, kind of hang your head, say your boss is the worst thing ever, or do you like, you know what, I'm super thankful that I have a job. I have the ability to, yes, say it may throw off a little bit of some of the things I wanted to get done or go do on Saturday, but you know what, I could come in a little bit earlier, get that job done, maybe earn a little extra pay, finish the task that I've been working so hard on, and then have a good rest of my day on Saturday. Where all of a sudden that little different side of looking at things a little bit different can make a huge difference in the outcome of that event. Instead of hanging your head and being pissed about it, and then letting it ruin your Saturday, or getting an argument with your boss, or just doing a crappy job on the task because you're bitter about having to work on a Saturday, changing your perspective can make all the difference in the world. Same thing goes for on an exercise standpoint. Did all of a sudden you didn't have the best workout? Did you not get enough sleep the night before? Were your kids just all over you? Whatever it may be. Are you thankful in the fact that you have the ability just to exercise? Are you thankful in the side of that you're taking a step forward towards your goal of you've been trying to achieve for X amount of time? Are you thankful for the kids that were holding you up last night? Are you thankful for they're in your life? A lot of different things that maybe can overwhelm us at times. Maybe take some time and reflect on that and think of it as a blessing as opposed to as something that's holding you back. It's been proven that if you're thinking about positive thoughts and positive the things that you're thankful for, it's literally virtually impossible for you to be negative and kind of in a downward spiral. So that's one thing that you may do, you guys, if you catch yourself going through some sort of bad time or some sort of just angry time, go for a walk, think about positive things that are happening in your life, and all of a sudden, I promise you, you'll be feeling better, all right? So rule number 3, like I said, fuel your bus with positive energy. When we talk about the energy, right, or the energy of life, the gas pump of life, you got a positive pump, you got a negative pump. When you're using that positive pump, that's that high octane go fuel that can get you going through any phase of your life, any task that's going on. If you're sucking it out of that negative pump, all of a sudden that's going to create sludge and just back up your energy and create just not only bad habits, negative energy, but also it's going to affect all those around you, like we talked about last time, of just energy and feeding off of each other, and so that leads me into my final point I want to leave you with. I talked about this last Saturday with our crew, is is what you feed your energy. So little story, got a man that's going through a village. He comes up to a wise man and says, excuse me, sir, I wonder if you could help me with something. And the wise man looks up to him and says, yeah, how can I help you? The man tells the wise man, I feel like I have two dogs inside of me. No matter what's going on in my life, I feel like I have two dogs inside of me. I got this one dog that's always positive. He's peppy. He's ready to take on any task, any hurdle he's overcoming. He's super positive. He's always going to get it. And I got this other dog in me that's always angry. He's pissed off at the world. He wants to hold back everything. He wants to hold on to everything. I feel like that dog always is inside of me and wants to come out. Which dog is going to win? That's my big thing, is I never know which dog is going to win. And so the white man takes a second, kind of looks at him and like, that's interesting. Let me think about that. And so he's thinking about it a little bit, looks at him and goes, you know what? I know what dog's going to win. He looks at it and says, the dog you feed the most is the dog that's going to win. And it's that simple. If you're feeding that positive dog, that's the dog that's going to run your life. That's the dog that's going to take and beat down that negative dog, no matter what task or what is going on to your life, you guys. That's the one you got to feed. And it's no different than going into the gym and working out your muscles. It's creating those habits of positivity, of if you're going through something that's bad in your day, remind yourself the positive aspects that you can take out of it and what you can learn to make yourself better. So feed that positive dog, you guys. Fuel your bus with positive energy. Rule number 3. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Talk to y'all later. Bye, gang.